Just watching anyone on the lap at the moment. Fruitful, believe isn't. No, he isn't. Literally no one on a lap. I'm starting a lap. Tone on a lap. Tone is indeed on a lap. Let's goes over there very nicely indeed. Now to little left-right section, and purple in sector 1. Then a really great sector from the Dutchman. And a purple little sector again for Tone. This is a great lap so far. Now out there having any good traction and get nice traction indeed. Through the final corner. That's very lovely through the final corner. This should be a comfortable pole position. And it's a 1:08.5 from Tone. Great lap. Watching Andrew now, one of his challengers, and goes a fraction quicker than Tony in the first sector. He's matched the Dutchman in the first sector. Now pulls over to the right hand side, now back over to the left. And executed very cleanly from Andrew. And he's gone 2 tenths quicker then in the middle sector. This is the final sector. The hairpin traction really crucial here. And it gets that nut. What? A Premier AlphaTauri on provisional pole? Yeah. Pretty rare. But that has happened, really. Oh, I sent it through the final corner. Does Andrew. This is going to be enough. And is just down on Tone by 20 thousandths of a second. Let's watch the current day now. Through the middle sector. There's a great middle sector. There's the current day. Is I believe he's purple in the in that sector. Now the main back straight, and he had to nail the final corner, and that final corner is really a lap breaker. Will he nail it? And it's done very well. No problems at all. It's going to bump him up a few spots. It's 5th place then. Jer was on a lap. Boaz is currently on a lap. And takes that so nicely. Really great from Boaz. And does a good middle sector. Really good middle sector then for Boaz. And takes that in second gear, loses a bit of time there, and gets a great slipstream off the Alpine of Dace. That should help him on his way to what's been improved. He is on another lap, remember, and the final corner nailed. And it's going to be a great time from Boaz. Goes 5th fastest, great lap from Boaz. Got Levi on. The Bronco is on a lap. And takes that nicely. He's all the cover on the exit. Absolutely nailed down to the ground for Broncos. A decent little sector for him. And there we go. DRS enabled soon for Bronco. The final corner nails both curves. I don't know how both Premier drivers do this, but up to the line, it'll be very nice for Bronco. 11th fastest, not bad. T-Mike, we know what he can do. He is definitely quick. Now, and he's just down in the middle sector. He's got a lot of ERS in the tank. He will have to use that. Oh onto the back straight. This is where all of that air is going to get used up. He goes to the inside to minimise distance a little bit onto the edge of the final corner. And he gets a touch of oversteer on the exit up to the line. And does improve, but isn't enough. Already invalidated. 1096. Jesse 310305. Raising all the curve on the exit there. We know that he's pretty quick. I believe Tone is on a lap now, the pole sitter. And takes the final corner nicely. Let's see how it goes up to the line. It's going to be good. And 10th fastest. Very. Let's see if Tone is invalidated a lap. Leave Andrew is waiting to go to the final run. Anybody on a hot lap? It's not at the moment. But I believe Fruitful is. Who was John 50,000, half a tenth behind Adri. Now we go Fruitful is very quick. Oh, is he starting at that? No, he goes into the pits. Bass is invalidated. Adri is going to go on an out lap. And he's going to be the first one to go on a final run. I believe Darluto isn't on a lap. We're just waiting for someone to start a lap. I believe Wyatt's on one. And it's invalidated. How about Jesse Force? Who I believe is doing who I believe is on the another lap. His final lap of the weekend. He's got decent pace. He was on the front row last season in Hungary. We know he's good. 19.6 for the first sector. And I believe Adri is off to start as that. This is it for him. Tone, I believe, has said that he can do a .195, which is insanely quick, I must say. And he takes the curb on the inside, does that very nicely. That is how you do that corner. Let's see the first sector. It's down by half a tenth. He needs to nail this middle sector if he's going to be challenging for pole position. We know he can do it. Adri. Super quick driver he is. And nails that. Really good from Andrew so far. Will it be purple in the middle sector? And he's narrowly up. It's just about enough for pole position, but can Tone smash that? We know he can. Greg. It's going to give him a nice toe. They've timed that very nicely. This should help him. This really should help Andrew on his way to pole position. Now the final corner, you know he really sends it through here, and he gets some oversteer, and he's invalidated as well. But he does have time for another lap, we know that. Or is he backing off? He's backed off. So whether he a double call maybe or something. Boaz is on that right now, let's see how this is going. It's not looking bad. Let's see the middle sector. It's down, but barely down for Boaz. We know he's good. He can just get clean driving and just drive to unexpected podiums. The current day did. Fortunately, Bass is invalidated. A lot of people really faltering. Seems at the moment. Oh, there's a moment, big moment for Sakap a lot. And what if someone spun as well? I don't know who that is. Grax at a moment as well after a good first sector. I believe Adri will go again. I think I should believe. And it's saying a yellow flag in sector 3 still, even though there's nobody. Here goes Andrew. I believe he's going again. He's gonna have lighter fuel. He will be looking to improve now. We know Tone's quick. We know he's quick. Let's see who. And he does turn one nicely. Get to the car, rotated in. Let's see if he gets good traction. A little bit of oversteer. It looks alright for the moment. Now through here, he gets it nicely again. Maybe over revs it a bit in 4th gear. And is down again in the 1st sector. He's really not nailing it today. He's feeling the pressure, definitely. I think Andrew will be. Let's see if he can improve then. And does that nicely. We know how good Andrew is. Is he going to improve in the middle sector? And it's purple. It's not enough to improve. He needs good traction out of here and gets it. Andrew needs to nail this final quarter. He can't do what he did on the previous lap. And does it very nicely. Absolutely nailed for Andrew. Will it be pole position today? No! I do not believe he's happy with that one. Tone on a lap now. Hasn't done a great 1st sector. We know how good Tone is. He's looking like pole position for the moment unless someone can challenge him. And is nailed. And it's, oh, he gets a big moment. Now, who can challenge him behind? I believe there isn't anyone. Jesse 310305 on the lap. He's not bad at all. He is. Jer on the lap as well. It's a decent middle sector. This is not Jer's best feat. IFR Fruitful takes pole position out of nowhere. And Tone doesn't improve on his lap. So IFR Fruitful out of nowhere takes pole position. And Adri, I believe he's going to be pretty disappointed with that one. We know he could have gone quicker. Darluto, Tim on reserve. He is not bad at all. He's got a couple podiums and doesn't improve enough to. And Fruitful out of nowhere. McLaren takes pole position. Great lap from him. So then, Fruitful out of nowhere. That's taken. It's very close between the top 3, so we are on for an exciting race. Bass has also said that he was on for a 108.3. That someone blocked him in the last chicane, so it's looking to be incredibly exciting for this Grand Prix. And Steinlein says he invalidated his best lap. And Jer, down in 12th place, the championship leader, has lost out massively. And Jesse, 31035, we didn't see that. That's the same time as Boaz, but he doesn't take the position. So then we just don't know what's going on here. The session still isn't ending. So in Fruitful, which he says in an all or nothing lap, improving a lot on his final sector, takes pole position. And Adri, we know how good he is. He was on for what was a pole position lap, I believe. Just look at the sectors. Tony did improve on his middle sector by a lot. And just wait then for Steinwein to give the clearance to ready up for this race. So we're just gonna wait now. So. Hello, Tambar.
Hello.
Well, I think you joined at quite a good time because we are about to start formation lap.
Oh, timing.
Yeah.
That is timing. Yeah, and that AlphaTauri in the front row there. That is it? Oh, it is. It is. Oh my God.
Yeah, so qualifying order is Fruit, IFR Fruit, but with a great lap at the end to take pole position. Then Tone, then Adrian the Rebel, then Bass the front four, all very close. I think all of them could have taken pole position. Burrows had a great lap to take 5th place. Jesse 310-305 takes 6th. Then Dace in 7th, very decent qualifying. Levi, RB, Caddy Rob, Calcis, Jer in 11th, starting on the medium. The current day in 12th, Steinwein, Bronco Sicapalot, Team White, Weir, Darluto, Jesse Force, aka Jesse Formula 1, and Greg, starting from the medium at the back of the grid.
Is Jesse Force the same as Jesse Formula?
Yeah, but Tone with his first race since Singapore, it turned really quick over one lap still, unstoppable. Yeah, I believe the top 6 is, I believe all of it is Dutch except for Adri. So that's, what, 90% maybe Dutch or something? Something ridiculous?
Well, current here is just a lot of Dutch guys.
Right, so I believe everyone is lining up on the grid. You check the back of the grid, I'll check the front. Alright then, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start for Fruitball. Andrew gets a great sign. It looks like the It looks like the front four are going to stay as they are, and Dejo is side by side with Levi Irvin. He forced himself up to 5th place there for the Aston Martin. Greystar Jet already up to 8th place side by side with Caddy Rob almost. Caddy Rob goes off the track slightly, remains in 9th place. SCT Mike and Sakapalot going side by side. Well, Sakapalot got the move done. Almost all he spins. Sakapalot spins out. And Calcis at the back of the grid as well. Don't know what happened.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, so it looks like the front four going to stay. I presume those to tail are currently quite close to Caddy Rob. And Steinman close to him as well. The Hasses, 12 and 13 for the moment. Greg is going to go up the inside in the hairpin on Jesse. Had a bad start. Starting 6th, has dropped 10 positions. So Grak with a monster start. Jesse tries to fight it back into the chicane. Grak is going to want to back out of that one. I believe, no, he fights it. Going through the chicane, exciting racing, I must say.
Yeah.
Let's see if Adri can make... You want to turn up your mic a bit? I can't hear you that well. Darluto tries to fight Grak. Grak keeps 16th. So Williams with a disaster. Yeah?
Is it better now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Nice.
And Jay getting quite close to Dace TG.
Oh. Yeah, Jared's make some moves.
Yeah. I think he's going to be aggressive, knowing him.
Yeah.
I think he knows he doesn't have a massive amount to lose, I would say, but I think because of how the points work, I mean, there's still really not that much in it. Jay gets the move done, I believe, with some ERS to Rusty penalties will be a big part of the race. Yeah, they will, definitely. And Tone sets the fastest lap, which is suggesting Tone is really pacey at Adri, struggling to keep up. I don't know if he's backing off or the pace just isn't hugely there. So I think he might be struggling to keep up, but Tone getting over the back of IFR Fruitful Tone is really, really quick. AlphaTauri have struggled in Premier Tier. They haven't really had many points aside from 2 podiums at the start of the season.
Yeah, they've been pretty shit.
Oh, and Toget got a much better run from Fruitful. He might send it. No, he doesn't. As DRS up for grabs. And Adri gets very close as well. This is going to be so close between the 3 of them. And Bass is there as well. Let's not forget that. And Tone's passed. Tone takes the lead and he's well ahead then of Fruitful, and Adri knows he needs to pass Fruitful soon. Will he? Is he going to send it out the inside?
Yeah, probably.
Alpha says Rusty. Yep, he does. Oh, he sends it, and it almost works. He's going to try and keep it round the outside, keep it going round the outside, and it doesn't work. Jesse 31035 pits very early, medium tyre, and a change of wing for Jesse.
Oh, man.
Counts is a long way back on the hard tyre. And Tony's already got a second. Let's see, and it's already out of DRS for Tone. So a really great race for him. Fruitful needs to stay in DRS. And actually breaking way deeper than Fruitful and doesn't get a better run. It looks like Mighty go for it on the main straight again, or here. He doesn't put the overtake on, so I think he's reserving that for later use down the main straight. Oh, and Jay gets past Boaz as well. I don't know, so Jay making quick moves in quick succession up to 6th place. And a Bass quite close to Adri as well. I think it's going to boil down to strategy, I think, a lot, maybe, and let's see what Jack can do now. He's got 1.8, now 1.7 seconds, now 1.6 to Levi RB. Let's see if he can make this. What Tone! Tone retires. He
Jesus Christ. That was a scary place to retire.
And I believe Rusty Oilkin called it. He said the something about the AlphaTauri curse.
Ah.
Oh no, Tone. So unfortunate.
Is it raining? Ah.
Yeah, it's really cloudy. There's a lot of hovering around. It's a safety car.
Yeah. Oh, that's good for the Williams and Jesse. We'll be able to catch
Tone
up.
retires. Oh, Tone. The Calvins pits again. Let's see what these soft runs are going to do. You have to pit maybe lap 11 to 13 for the one stop, and they both go in. They copy each other on strategy. Adri doesn't do something different. Jess stays out. And this can really shake up the race then. Let's see what Adri does onto the medium tyre, and off he goes. Not held up. Unfruitful. As he gets to the front, two still following each other nose to tail. And let's see where Grack is in this whole situation. Grack into third. No. Just behind his teammate in fifth. And Jer now in the lead by a long while. So this is going to shake up the race massively. Weir in second place on the medium as well. Is that going to affect things? I think it will.
Yeah, probably. I mean, if you go on the hard tires now, then I don't think that's the best call, and probably to stay out either is the best call. I think everyone should probably hit on the mediums at this point.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do at the moment.
Probably go medium to the end, if you're able to.
Dilute on a new set of hards, trying to go to the end, I believe. Trying something a bit different. And of course, Jer on 5 lap old mediums. So this has helped the medium runners massively, and it's helped Jer. He'll be immensely happy with that.
Yeah.
And so will we. It's not a net first place. I think it will turn into one. He has to, because.
I mean, the other guys has to pit again as well.
Yeah. So it might be a first place then for Jaron Weird.
Yeah. I mean, Grack has made some progress.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. He started last.
Yeah. Up with his teammate now.
Not his fault. Grack is actually quite quick here.
Yeah, is he on default setup?
What?
I think he chose default setup.
I can't even remember.
I think he wrote it in the chat. Kinda explains why he was last in qualifying if he isn't.
You'll be pretty impressed if he can make a good comeback, especially on that default setup. Oh, Jared, actually a touch of oversteer, warming up his tyres, and the safety car. I believe it will be in this lap. I don't know. Yeah, it's in this lap. And Cadre the only one on the soft tyre. Jerry knows incredibly quick. He can make this strategy work.
Yeah. Now with the free air as well, he'll probably try to take off on the used word of kind of a blockage to hold up Adrian and the other guys.
Yeah. And I think Jer's gonna go as late as possible here, or he could go relatively soon. Let's just
Maybe
wait. There's safety cars in the pit lane. He can go now if he wants. He's still waiting.
Yeah, he's known for his late starts.
Is he?
Yeah, he always starts late.
You're not surprised that he wants to limit the slipstream, even if there isn't that much, and he goes now! Let's see, start from IFR. Fruitful, he's right! He's side by side with Fruitful, and oh! There's a moment for Weir, I think, or Adri. And who's that? Boaz has gone for an off-track excursion, and has Days. So Capelot drops down as well, and Kals is back into 17th. Oh, there's a bit of contact. And him and Dace a bit sketchy on the restart. Then Grack fighting Bast for 5th place.
Oh,
will he maintain position? I believe he is on the default setup. He's still fighting him, and oh, there's a moment for that's Weir who spun. Oh dear. And Andrew now is going to be on a mission because he has to catch up to these McLarens as soon as possible. He is their main challenger, as is the Aston Martin. Remember, and Fruitful takes back the lead on Jer.
team order maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Fruitful has better tires as well. So
Yeah, definitely. So it's now up to Andrew to catch the older medium to catch the guy on the older medium, and Tone leaves the session then. Ouch. And Caddy Rob close to the current day at the moment. We don't see an overtake. Steinwein also really, really close to Caddy Rob, the Canadian. No, he's not Canadian. He's American. I just shot myself in the foot.
Who is the Canadian? I think it's Bronco.
Is it Bronco? Yeah. Yeah, he must have been the one I was thinking.
Yeah, Bronco's making a move as well.
Yeah, he is. Down the inside on Jesse Force, into the chicane, brakes just a little bit later, and that's the move done. Fruitful leaning very comfortably indeed, and Andri chasing closely. And the gap has gone under 4:10. He's really going for it at the moment. Sets the fastest lap of the race. Bass goes quicker, but we're going to see, I think, quite a tense battle, I think, between these two.
Yeah, probably. Steinman is really
I think Andrew, I think he will take a few risks here and there, but not that many. On
that's
the Capelot had a moment. No, Jesse had a moment. He had its first sector seems to be commonplace for a lot of spins. What is Andrew going to do here? Doesn't think about the move. Whoa, that was close, and Jer is a little bit of contact. And I think he's still going to go for it. There's damage on the Red Bull. And here goes Adri to take the position from Jer. 2.4 seconds the gap for the German. Let's see, we know the Germans have extensive blitzkrieging. Let's see if we can catch up to Fruitful.
Yeah. Oh. And current day is making a move on Brack.
Greg's really struggling. Oh, he's Brack fighting back really super hard.
Oh,
I must say.
Made that move.
Yeah, I believe he's got the position back.
Yeah.
And Adri, I believe, he had a lot of oversteer on the curb. That's not gonna help him at all.
Oh.
Is there something happen?
No, I think just hit the wall into one of the chicanes.
Oh dear.
Brack
gets back past the current day again. He's fighting this so hard, but I think Ferrari's going to get this one back. No, he's got TRS. Brack really giving it everything here in this midfield battle on all the tyres, on a default setup. Not doing badly at all. I think it must be. Oh, the current day retires. He's out of the race. There's another safety car.
Yeah.
Yet another safety car. Are we going to see another?
I think we'll
I
see.
wonder if anyone's going to pit again. I think this will help Brack as well because he's
It'll help Jer as well.
It will, yeah. I think
Not
it could.
Darludo though. Darludo's probably swearing at the screen at this moment. To be fair though, Darludo's made some moves on the hard tires. He's up to 12.
So I don't know what the medium runner's going to do. Are they going to pit or not? Jesse pits again onto 7 lap on mediums. Use mediums for Jesse. Let's see what Fruitful does. I think when I do the opposite to Fruitful. No, Andrew and Fruitful both stay out. Jed dives it into the pit lane. But we're going to watch for Greg. I presume to dive in the pit lane. There he goes. See what Jer does. Let's see what tyre goes on. It's the soft tyre for Jer. Now Greg, it's the it's the soft tyre again, and a new wing for Greg.
Oh, you got a knee damage?
Might have done.
Oh, there's some softs as well.
Yeah, soft tyres for both of them, and a couple of hard tyres for Steinmine. Counts on used mediums.
Yeah.
So then, that's interesting. A couple of soft runners haven't pitted, so Candy Roll staying out might be a critical mistake.
Yeah. May think about just staying out on the tires and just hope for another safety car.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose he might. You've already had 2 so far, it might become 3.
Yeah, but there's always a risk that if there isn't a safety car, then you end up far behind. Me personally wouldn't go for the risk.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, that's... I mean, sometimes, the risk doesn't work, sometimes it does, you never know.
Yeah. Hey.
And Jed pits again! What happened to Jed? What's he doing? I think he's making this difficult for himself.
Well, he doesn't have any...
Oh, was it? No, he goes on to the medium.
I think he got a... No, never mind. I think he just...
Darling's obviously used hard tires. I've seen some really weird strategy decisions here.
Yeah, I don't see why... I'm really confused.
5-second penalty for Jesse for severe collision with Greg. Greg has stayed out of his tyres, unlike Jer. Yeah, safety car will be in this lap soon, I think.
Oh.
Because of 30 sec. Did anything happen?
No.
Was there a moment?
So.
Alright, let's see if the safety car's going to be in this lap, because I think it will be with most of the cars already.
Except for Jesse, but I don't think we'll wait for Jesse.
No, I don't think it's in this lap. Huh.
Well,
weird.
probably because of Jesse not catching up.
Yeah, I think he's actually too slow at the moment.
Yeah.
He hasn't caught up enough. Yeah, another lap. Yeah, doesn't go into the pits. Doesn't at all.
Yeah. Well, that'll definitely go into the pit this episode.
Yeah. I was actually really hoping it'd be in this lap because we want to get racing.
Yeah. Safety cars are boring. It's necessary, I guess.
So then what? So I think there's some really extreme weaving going on from the two.
Yeah, probably it's hard to keep the tires warm. I don't think the safety cars go slow on the straights. That's probably why they're being
Safety car on this lap then, so we are about to get racing. Yeah, so is Fripp gonna go late like Jer? Or will he go early? It looks like he won't. No, he's gone! Freefall's gone. I believe Andrew's caught it. Well, I don't think it'll be enough for Andrew to make an overtake immediately. I think that's caught out a lot of people. Carried over a long way back from the rest of the pack. I think Mr. Capelot might try for an overtake on Dace. Is he going to go down the inside? No, he doesn't. Too far away, I believe is the answer.
Yeah. Greg making move on Steinmine.
Right, I haven't seen the. I didn't see the Grack move, but was that a good one?
No, I was just on the.
Oh, down the inside! What a send from Grack on Weirds on his former teammate. Yeah, he just makes it look easy on a default setup. What a move that is on the soft tire as well.
We should probably keep
Puts out a great move, yeah. Yeah, even though he has that default setup, he will be really quick, and sectors are showing it as well. He's really pumping in some decent sectors.
And he's catched up to Capelot as well now.
Yeah, I believe he said the car was crap. I believe.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, it's at least stable.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Capelot messed up a bit. Now Greg's
and here goes Greg. He's almost set the fastest lap of the race on the softs and down the inside. Greg loves himself a cent clearly. Look at these moves that he's making. Weird drops down massively. He's stayed out on the medium, and he's going to fight back against the his fellow Dutchman Steinmine. Oh, it's so close. No contact, I believe. Maybe a bit of contact, but not enough to really affect proceedings too much.
Yeah, I think Greg is lining up Dace and Bronco now.
Yeah, I think we're going to see another Greg send.
Probably into the Hurricane.
No, I think he's too far. I don't think he's going to go for it unless the opportunity kind of presents itself. Or when Dace goes for a move on Bronco, I think he's going to go for the switchback. And is he going to get it?
Well, Bronco doesn't have any DRS, so... Oh, never mind. It isn't DRS yet. Makes sense. I think he's just going to sit by and wait for these two guys to flat out and then take... Oh. Jesus. Well, that's the position.
Oh, and, yeah, I think it's an unusual way to get a position, but he did get one. I think he'll be happy with that. And Weird retires. Weird.
Oh,
no, I hope there's not a safety car. I hope really hope there isn't one.
It was in the bits.
Okay, yeah, it's unfortunate. I think he's just called it a day.
Yeah, now Greg's closing up on Dace.
Now, yeah, I'm gonna watch him then because he is really, really quick. Even though got the default setup, as I've mentioned about a million times, he's just unstoppable on this charge. But he has to pit again, don't forget that. If he can just make up this ground, then I mean it will be good for him.
Looks a bit... Oh, Dace is low on the ERS as well.
Yes, Grak's got much, so I think he will make the move if he can, but the exit is really poor. Really poor for Grak. He's using all his DRS. He's got the DRS, he's got the slipstream as well. He's going to make the move, I believe.
Yeah,
It's not an absolute sim, but it's on the straight there, and he just makes it work. And next...
God. He almost lost the car there on the...
Oh, and it's a nose to tail between the top three at the moment. Andrew Bass and Fruitful so close to each other. Andrew doesn't take much cut. I think he's losing some time. I think he gains it in the rest of the circuit though.
I mean, even if Greg has the default setup, he is absolutely flying at the moment.
Yeah.
Apart from the time penalty he just got, but... I mean, he just got 1 second in, like, a sector.
Yeah, it's really impressive, that. Yeah, Andrew as the ERS, and there's more ERS. Lots more ERS than the Fruitful. He might go for a move if he nails the final corner. He doesn't, but... I don't think it's trying for a move anyway. With what's going on at the moment.
Oh, Greg!
Is he gone for one? Oh no, he spun! Oh, Greg.
He lost it on the exit. Luckily it didn't DNF though. Yeah, and Kels is a little bit money, yeah. I think Kels has damage.
And it looks like he's just struggling so much. Is there no wing on that car?
Whose car?
Grex. He's struggling like hell.
Okay.
Yeah, he's lost it. He's lost the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, he's lucky they didn't DNF because that was a hard impact.
Yeah. And Atrax is actually taking the lead off Fruitful. So the German getting the move done, and for the first time in this race, into the lead of the Grand Prix. I think we might see strategy play a role here, unless they decide to get the tyres to the end, which I believe they will. And he's putting in some great sectors already. Looks like Adri might be really going for it here. I think Greg retires.
In the pits.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Ivatri's really pushing at the moment. Because he's pulled out 7... Where are the penalties at? Okay, let me just check the... So... 6 seconds for Callywell and 3 seconds for 7th to 13th. And 5 seconds for Jesse, 3 seconds for Danu, taking 16th.
Yeah. Well, good for those who doesn't have it.
And I don't know what's going on with Jeb, he's into 9th. I don't know if there was something for Caddy Rob. We have a couple of people pitting.
Yeah, getting students at this time. The mediums will make it to the end from here comfortably as well. Yeah, so Bronco on the mediums, Gather.
Yeah, Fruitful remaining really close to Adri. Really close.
Yeah, the top three are like in each other's asses. They're basically bump drafting each other at this point.
And I believe he's going to keep Freeple behind for the time being, but he's really under pressure from these two. Really under pressure. And, and there's a bit of contact between Freeple and Adri. I believe no damage. This is where he has to push the first sector, where the most dirty air is. And I think he's done it. He's gained a little bit of time.
Okay.
Any battles going on other than the top three? I believe there aren't that many with
it's Jesse and Steinmeier.
Around 12 laps to go. Yeah, they're both Mercedes, fighting for 9th place.
Yeah. But yeah, they're teammates as well, so I don't see why they would be fighting.
And there's a bit of a they're really fighting. I believe Adri looks to have lost both positions to Bassett. Fruitful. Bass almost goes down the inside on Fruitful, so Adri looks to have cost himself positions by taking the initiative, taking the lead.
Yeah, now suddenly Adri's in 3rd place instead of 1st. So.
Yeah, but I think apparently that's the worst place to be in a DRS train.
1st place or 3rd place?
3rd. I think it could be set for 1st place as well. Because you're...
Yeah, you don't have DRS.
You're costing yourself... you might be costing yourself some position as well as like Andrea did hit. Oh, that's very close to Bass on entry.
Yeah. But I think Bass is gonna make the move. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Bass then takes the lead. Can Andrew... What do you think about a move on Fruitful? No, he doesn't.
Oh, Fruitful didn't get a DRS that lap.
Oh no, that's really interesting. Maybe they were side by side going into the DRS zone. Jer sets the fastest lap of all, a really quick lap by Jer.
Yeah.
So he's not showing he really isn't slow at all. Kals is having a bit of a struggle. He's down in 12th place.
I mean, at this point, I think he's probably just wanting to have a safety car.
Maybe. Yeah, I believe I don't know if the medium run is going to go to the end of this race because that would be really
29 laps.
Really risky on those tyres. So if they can just build more of a gap, but they would have loads of cars to overtake. Let's just see the gap to the leader, see where they would come out around Calirob Calcis. Or between Steinman and Calirob, so they would have lots of cars to overtake in order to gain. I think it's just better to stay out at this stage of the race.
I mean, I think it's kind of a risk to pit if you're one of these three. If you kind of don't want to be the first one to do it, because there you can probably capitalize and just stay out, and maybe you'll end up like 10th when you could have ended up like 2nd.
Oh yeah.
You kind of don't want to pull the trigger in the pit stop strategy if you're top 3.
Dave's getting quite close to Calcis at the moment. So it's a purple first sector. I don't know if that's new tyres for... it's 3 lap old tyres against 15 laps, and And Dace goes by on Calcis. And Jet close to T-Mike. And he's going to get him down the straight, I believe. Yeah, he just gets his way by despite both of them having DRS. T-Mike might fight back here. Doesn't. And gets the DRS as well. Maybe to get past Boaz if he feels like risking it. Doesn't.
Yeah, that would probably be a bit much of a send from Jer. He made that move.
It's going to be really tough for those, the top 3 to get to the end on those tyres.
Top 5.
Dace sets the fastest lap on the new tyres.
Yeah. We can compare the lap times. So yeah, Bass is setting high 12s at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's it looks like it's just about good enough lap times to stay in the lead of this race. Fruitful had a big slide, and Adri is close, decently close to Fruitful as well. So I don't think I'll see an overtake, but yeah, there's a lot of weaving going on for Bass. I don't think it'll be enough then to make Jer gets past, almost gets past Boaz, and now he gets past Boaz narrowly. It's really close between them, and Boaz stays in front of Jer. Really great defense.
Yeah, Boaz is doing a great job on the old tires as well. Boaz a lot older tires than Jer has.
Yeah, I think Jer will get past fairly soon.
Yeah, and I think Jer will go to the end pretty comfortably as well. I'm not sure about the other one.
Yeah, I think Jer will be fine to go to the end. We might see a puncture from one of the top 3, so I think it'll be a game of tyre management.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrea close or not close enough, and Jet finally gets past Boaz for 5th place then. Does Jet?
Yeah.
I think he'll be looking to gain now.
Yeah.
Dace really going really quickly, gets past his teammate Caddy Rob. Or a bit of oversteer on the exit.
Do you think Jer will get Levy and for the end?
Yeah. I mean it's Jer, so why wouldn't he?
Fair enough. I mean, Levy has had decent pace this race.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he's
6
when they have to compare the place between these two, he's going a fair bit quicker than Levi, but I don't know how much enough though, I would say.
I can check. I'll just hope to see the last sector for Jer and see what times he said. Yeah, so Jer sets at 12.9.
Yeah, he's not even gaining. He's really not finding some pace at the moment.
Yeah, Jer's
It's strange. I thought he'd be really putting in some gains, but no. Quite surprised.
Yeah, it's gaining like 0.2 a lap, and that's not enough, so. Yeah, so that makes sense. But he's got to pick up the pace if he wants to be at 4th place.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see an overtake for a while here. I think this is showing how about how tough it is to overtake, and Steinman on the hard side. It's not the strategy not working for him, but Jesse gets past the cap a lot, but yeah, 24 laps on the medium tyre for the leaders. Henry Jerry starting to pull in some gains now on Levi RB.
Yeah, he's gaining a bit now.
Yeah.
He's looking better on the ERS as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that was any quick for Jer, but the front three still nose to tail. I think they might want to start putting in some moves soonish. If anyone want to get the win here, Fruitful needs to start using up that battery. Basties needs to start using up his battery.
Yeah, Jer, not Adri, has a lot of ERS as well.
Yeah, he's on the same amount currently.
Yeah, so Bass is enough, I think, to hold him off. But I guess we'll see now.
Oh, here goes Fruitful. He is using up all his battery. Here we go. Fruitful is going to take the lead. He's going to take back the lead of this race, and has finally pulled the trigger. And now we're going to see if Andrew can get involved in this mess.
I feel like Adri is just sitting there. He's not using any ERS.
Yeah.
He's just.
Yeah, I think he's waiting until right at the end, maybe to make some moves. I think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Jer's catching as well. We may see a last lap overtake from him.
It could happen. But I think Adri's struggling to follow a bit as well. I think he can really feel those tyres.
Okay. Yeah, so another straighten up opportunity for overtaking from the top three guys. You think Bass will re-overtake him now?
I think he's too far to make an overtake. I don't know what's happened to Adri. I think he's just really feeling those tyres badly. It's just something has happened.
Yeah. I think Adrian may be struggling on tires.
Yeah, definitely. I think his lap times they're showing it as well. Lap times are really showing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Adrian might want to start making some moves soon as well, but it looks like, as it stands, Fruitful is going to take the win after starting from pole position.
Yeah. Jer's now in the DRS as well.
Well, Steinlein passed Boaz on the hard tyre. Not doing badly.
Yeah, Calderup is close to Dace as well. Oh, yeah, yes.
Oh, and Basker went for it. Used up his battery and the move didn't work out. Is he going to go for it on the main straight? No. And Adri, I think, is really feeling the tyres. I think, as I said, he's not just finding it tricky to stay close. Look, he just front tyres just scrubbing along the scrubbing kind of just through turn one there. I don't have to describe it. And Jer passed Levi RB, so he did get the move done for the end of the race. Let's check the penalties again. Jer is going to have to pull 3 seconds in one of the bit laps.
Yeah,
and he's on fresher tyres. Let's not forget that. He needs 2 more seconds somehow.
Yeah.
Tone, thanks for the great commentary. Very enjoyed watching the race. Yeah, this has been quite nice to commentate.
Yeah.
The gap's glitched. It's starting to glitch out. Now we can't see if. And there goes Bass back in front for the final lap. So the lead swap is switched again, and Adri I think is out. We're out of a chance of leading. I think they're catching up to some laps. cars. Let's see how much Jer has pulled away. He hasn't pulled away enough from Levi RB, despite his best attempt, 5 tenths of a second. There's the gap. So I think he will be back into 5th place.
Yeah, and Fruitful is losing time to Bass as well. Bass really pushing it as well. And it's a Ferrari.
Yeah, I think he might master this as the has Bass, I think.
Yeah, Bass is.
Yeah, I've done a Fruitful's already feeling the kind of tyre wear.
Yeah, Adri's too far away as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a victory for
Bass.
the Dutchman, for the Aston Martin. Yeah, I think giving it everything, it won't be enough. I think it's even though the gap is 1.5 seconds almost.
Yeah, Dace may make a move here on Boas.
Yeah, he's going to have to find 1.5 seconds somehow out of nowhere. And Bass wins in Canada on Fruitful from Adri. And now Jer has tried his best, but he won't take 4th place here. So Levi RB on 30 lap old medium size takes 4th. Steinmine, the gamble on the hard just about worked. Dace, then Jesse, then T-Mike on soft tyres. I think he's run out of fuel at the end, did T-Mike, because he was really struggling. But he might have, because it looks like he was just struggling there. He was going really slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, and Capital at the end takes the fastest lap. The race, Bronco takes it, doesn't take it.
He took the position though.
Yeah, he did, yeah. I think there was a lot of penalties then. We wait for Darlene to cross the line.
Oh,
and he slows down. I don't know if that was fear. I think he slowed down deliberately on purpose.
I think it was just to not take the first lap. Yeah. Jer with a pretty good drive from 12th, I think, 11th. And the Bass with a good win. Oh, double. What? How did he get double Aston Martin podium? Didn't Fruitful get 3rd? Or 2nd?
No, it was Adri got 3rd.
Yeah, but why is there another Aston Martin on the podium? Why is Levy on the podium?
I don't know. Was that no, it was 20 seconds of penalties for Fruitful. What? A lot of penalties for him.
Well, he had no penalties when he crossed the line. Ah, that's gotta be a glitch. Well, either way.
Yes, so thank you for watching. It was quite nice to watch that. So, Jer had a very decent drive.
Yeah. Hope you're all tuning in for the Tier 1 race as well.
So then the finishing order is Bass from Andrew, from Levi RB, from Jer, Fruitful, Caddy Rob, Steinmine, Dace, T-Mike, Jesse, Boaz, Calcis, Bronco, Sakapalot, Dalu, Soak, Jesse, Forcing, Rackgun, Rack, Weir, and the current day, and Tone. So thank you for watching. It was a really fun race to spectate. I'll see you later. And thanks for joining me, Tambo. You were really nice to co-commentate with.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks
I'll see
to
you
all the
later.
watchers.